Good morning. Good morning. It is coffee time with Coach Ja. I'm in the building. Cheers to everybody. Thank y'all for coming in Ramadan, everybody. So I got my little situation hooked up. It's looking pretty decent. I got my little tripod going, got my light going. First of all, listen, everybody who came through last night to show the brothers some love, thank y'all so much. I was in so much pain trying to get through last night, but it worked out. I mean, it worked out. Everything went smooth. Had a good time. Um, I wake up to jazz. Awesome. What kind of jazz? Who's some of your favorite jazz musicians? Let us know who are some of your favorites. I do listen to jazz. I listen to classical music too. There's something about a horn and a piano. Everybody loves drums. That's not something that, I'm saying, you can get away from. Everybody loves drums. I've never met a person to be like, I don't like to hear drums. So, but there's something about a horn or when you hear strings playing, it does something to you. It makes your body move in a way. Tiffany, good morning. Hey girl, hey. Something about a horn, I mean strings or a horn that makes you move differently. Your whole vibration just starts over. You're on fire the minute you hear strings. And I'm actually looking for someone who can put together this poetry CD I want to do. I have some ideas that I can do on my own. I'm going to start recording as soon as I can. I just have to set my equipment up. But, I'm looking for someone who can play some strings. I hate drums. Yeah, I know you don't hate no drums. I know you don't hate drums. So it's Valentine's Day coming up, right? What y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Talk to me. What are your Valentine's Day plans? Who's got some Valentine's Day things coming up? What are you planning? Better yet, let's not talk about Valentine's Day. That don't always work for people. Let's talk about Black History Month. Let's get away from Valentine's Day. I didn't realize it was Valentine's Day, but it is because Valentine's Day is my oldest daughter's birthday. So for a long time, that's been what it is. Check the live stream. It's the live. Yeah. So the live stream had to start over. There's another stream going. The stream that's supposed to be up going now is not working. So there's another stream that is up. And if you check that stream, you'll be able to see that I'm on a new stream. Something happened at the last minute. The stream wouldn't work. So there is a stream going now, and there's a stream that needs to be deleted, but it's not allowing me to delete. Okay, we're going to move that to trash. Okay, that one's going to the trash. Hopefully it will show now, and we will see if that's going to be a thing. And if not, hopefully people will find out something different. So yeah, something happened with the stream, the initial stream. Good morning, everybody coming in the building. As you see, I got the thing set up a little different, and so if I don't wave to you there, I'm waving to you here. Don't think I'm ignoring you, just the way it's set up. I'll be dipping 30 chocolate covered berries from clients for wow, Ramadan. That is so dope. I think that is so dope. I like when people do creative things um, for special occasions. Being creative is something that when you learn it, once it becomes a part of you, it's just that you're going to always have that. You can't change it. No matter what you decide to do, you will not be able to remove yourself from um, the norm that has changed when you become a creator and you start finding creative things to do um, throughout your time. I do know that learning to be creative has actually catapulted a lot of other things in my life. And I actually can deal with things a little differently because of that, because I use my creative juices, if you would, to create a whole new situation for myself. So those of you who are allowing yourselves to be creative, good. Keep doing it. Keep on doing it. Keep on pushing. And those of you who aren't really, there, try to get there. Try to work on it. Try to change some things. Try to find out. Because I think everybody has something that they can be creative with. Everybody has some talent. Some people say, "Oh, I don't have a talent." I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I think people kind of forget that they have a talent, or they just haven't tapped into their own talent yet. You know what I'm saying? They haven't figured it out yet, but it's there. It is there. One of the things that I love, like I'm not a artist like that. I don't paint like that. I wish I could, but I don't. Right? Good morning, everybody coming on YouTube. There's another feed that was up. Something was wrong with the link, so I had to start a new one. So if you came on that one first, you see that it didn't work, and so we're here. Sparkle, good morning to you. So we're here, and I'm glad that you all are here. I have plenty planning to do. We got to go to take the baby for another weigh-in checkup today, so we're going to do that. Then I got to come back home, work on some things. I have tons of writing to do. Tons of writing to do. Marissa in the building. What's good? Listen, y'all had me so excited last night. If you missed it last night, I actually recorded myself on my screen just to see what because normally I don't get to record myself, and I wanted to do that so I can see how I'm responding when I'm feeling. There's certain things that I don't mention that I go through with the injuries that I have, and there's certain things that I wanted to know for myself, wanted to see for myself. What I look like and all of that. So I recorded that whole thing. But the energy from you all was on 5,000. Like, to see all of y'all faces in the building was like the best thing. Yes, well, she was, because she had Jonas, they wanted to check her weight and stuff, how they do that kind of stuff. But she's great. She's fantastic. So thanks for asking, Tiffany. Lady V in the building. Plug into creative people to find inspiration, learn new things, challenge yourself, flex your belief muscles. Yes, Prada, I'm with that all the way. Thanks, Mike. Mike said I did great last night. IG, come on YouTube. I'm telling you, it's fun. I get to answer your questions and stuff like that. I'm starving, so y'all got to forgive me. I'm eating my little crackers. Thank you, Ramadan. So I never have. But those that are close to me know that I don't normally set up for a show. So unless somebody says, "Hey, John, this is what's going on." Good morning, Gina. Unless somebody says, "Coach, this is what I want you to do. I'm paying you this amount of money to do these poems." Unless they do that, or there's a themed out, even if it's a themed out show or that I'm doing, I really don't prepare for the show. Every time I try to prepare for the show, I overwhelm myself and I'm just not prepared and I'm off my game, which is probably why I had to, I might have been part of what made my headache act up. You was on DJ call. Okay, Lady V, I'll send it to you. Don't worry about it. I'll send it to you. Word Humboldt is the group that I went on. It's on their page too. But so I don't really prepare for what the show is going to be, how I'm going to respond to it. I don't really prepare for all those things. And when I get there, it's just whatever the vibe is that takes me. And I think slam is the same way. I think when you slam, if y'all don't know, slam poetry is performance poetry, is competition. There's 5 judges that are judging you, like the Olympians on the scale from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst thing in the world, 10 being the best thing I've ever heard in my life. And you get 5 of those. You drop off the lowest score, you drop off the highest score. The scores in the middle you add together, that's what you get. So even in slam, you get there, you're like, I'm doing this poem first. And unless you're first, and even when you're first, it still doesn't mean that you're not going to do the poem that you plan to do when you came in the door. It's just a vibe that happens and it changes it. Tiffany, you missed it too. So I'm gonna forward it again on through IG. I'm push it through there, and you can see it, and you can see the whole interaction with them and everything. I actually have great fun when I go into their open mics. Like, their open mic has always been fun, and he wants me to come to California. He said as soon as COVID is over and people can travel like they want to, they can have people come together. They want me to come out there, which I'm very excited about, because there's this different energy when you're performing in front of people as opposed to when you're on the camera. And as much as I loved it, love y'all, I'd rather be in your face and give you the best that I have instead of, through the camera. But you can prepare all you want. Once you get there, you feel the vibe, you feel the energy. 9 times out of the 10, whatever you were planning to do, unless you don't have anything else, whatever you were planning to do is actually what you end up doing. Whatever you're planning to do ends up changing, is what I mean. So I had my mind fixed. This is what I'm doing. And then I get on and I'm listening to everybody. everybody I know is in the building, it seems like, right? All the poets that I really, that I wanted to see, some poets that I didn't know was coming through, they came through, they signed up on the open mic. I met new faces, new poets. And the vibe just changed. And I didn't even really know. I didn't really know what I was gonna do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no clue. I just was here. I'm in the building. Let's just make whatever happen happen, right? That's just how it works. And it worked out great. And I know, for me personally, I know there's things that I could have done better, right? There's things that I could have done. I wish I would have done things I wish I would have changed. But at the end of the day, it's not about me. It was not about me. It was about what everybody else saw. And if people saw enough to make them excited, and then they enjoyed it, that's all that matters. Witz started off, Mike. You're right. When Witz came through and he started his whole joint, it was on. He wasn't even. He said he didn't know he was coming up that early, which I don't think anybody knows they're coming up that early, but he did, and he set it off. My man Dylan Collins. If you're not following him, follow him on IG. Dylan Collins. He's a homie. I forgot the young lady name that's with me. She's gonna kick my butt. I think she's here. I don't know how IG is though. So if we could get her IG on there. But Dylan's the one who reaches out to me all the time. And oh my God, this co-host, she is so amazing. And I'm having a brain fart right now. But if you're in here, please type in that you're here so I can let the people know to follow you, because I want them to come to following the page and supporting your open mic. Her energy is always on 1,000. I know she's gonna be like, Ja, how did you forget my name? But please forgive me, because it's early in the morning. I'm on my first cup of coffee, and I just haven't gotten it yet. So if you're in the building, please put your name in the feed. Let them know that you're with Word Humboldt, and so they can follow you, and that we can continue that flow. Please support them, y'all. They're great people, and their energy is great. Their open mics be on fire. They always have a bunch of different poets coming through in their open mics, and I believe it's Tuesdays, which leads me to the next thing. I am going to start doing an open mic really soon. I'm probably gonna start it next week. I have to sit with my consultant and see what kind of timing I have for that. I got a bunch of scheduling to do this week, and this weekend. So probably I'm thinking tomorrow and Friday I'm going to be extremely busy. So if I'm out of contact, out of reach, don't worry, I'll get back to you. But I have to put some things in order, put some things together so that we could actually make this thing work. And it's going to be great, man. I'm going to start this open mic back up. I'm probably going to do the Tuesdays, because our Tuesdays won't clash with theirs for sure. And I'm going to do the Tuesdays just so that you can make sure we get back to what we've been doing on Tuesdays. I miss Tuesdays, and we're going to get those Tuesdays back really, 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 really quick. And I am on fire about so many different things on so many different levels. I just want y'all to be ready, be prepared, and we're going to make this life of poetry be super amazing. I can't see everybody on IG, but let me see if I can do, because I think if I try to go on IG, it's going to make me skip over, and I don't want to skip over. So everybody in the building on IG, appreciate y'all coming in. Thank y'all so much. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you tuned in at, thank you. Listen, it's Black History Month. We're supposed to be celebrating. Somebody post a Black History moment, please. Mike, I should have brought you on so you can talk a Black History moment. Let me get Mike up in here. Let me see if Mike want to come on so we can talk a Black History moment. Mike, you down? If you are, let me know. I need to get you on so you can talk about a Black History moment, because he always posts something on this page. So I think it's only right that I bring him through to do something that has to do with Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? The homie Mike is in the building. If you can come on, bro, because I know you got breakfast and all of that. Mike is another of having breakfast going on, and we'd be over here starving, and he'd be having the good breakfast over there. What's popping with that, Mike? Talk to me, bro. How you getting down, son? Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to get this to act right. There we go. I'm going to send you the link, Mike, if you can come on. Kendra, what's good? I just see you popped up in there. Because if you can come on and talk about the Black History moment that you posted up, that'd be dope. I just sent you a link. So if you can, you ate already. See, does Dylan live in New Mexico? I believe they are in California. I believe they're in California. I don't believe. Well, I don't. I mean, unless he lives there, he's in California all the time. I don't know, but I believe he's in California. Make sure y'all hit the like before you go and share and spread love. Yes, just Carla. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Mike, you got to tell us what you ate. Mike, listen, Mike. I don't know. Mike gets on in the morning. He has his food going on. He's cooking eggs and frying sausage, making home fries and grits and cheese. Cheese on my grits. Don't give me no sugar. I don't want no sugar on my grits. I should have some grits and eggs and cheese this morning. That'd be great. That'd be great. Small world. We share. New Mexico poet friends. Crazy small. Yes, and I noticed that last night. I noticed that there was a lot of friends that you two had in common. And like I said, I don't know if he's from. I know he's from North Carolina. And I know that he obviously he's been traveling because he's in California now. But so he may have some friends out there. He may have lived out there. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. Yes, V. Hold on. So Lady V says, John, you can eat eggs now. Lady V, let me tell you what's happening. Mike, I'm going to bring you on in a second. Hold on a second. So Lady V, this is what happened. When Snapchat found out she was pregnant, we couldn't eat eggs anymore. It used to make my stomach sick. I used to get very nauseous eating eggs, scrambled eggs. And we love scrambled eggs. Like, that's the thing. Scrambled eggs, cheese, peppers. You put your not cumin. You put your turmeric in it. You put your, you know what I'm saying. You put all the good stuff that your body needs. Put all that stuff in your scrambled eggs. And so when she found out she was pregnant, they should make. And I thought something was wrong with the eggs, so we tried a new brand. I only eat brown eggs. I only eat organic or farm raised eggs. I don't eat white eggs that don't have that organic sign on it, or it doesn't say vegetarian or something like that, because I don't like the cloudiness in the white egg. If you crack open a brown egg, that's a natural egg. The yolk is yellow, but the outside of the egg part is clear. It's not that muddy colored water. It's like, it's not cloudy. So since I've been eating that, that's what. So we thought it was the egg. So we shifted to another brown egg. That wasn't it. Find out she was. It was the baby just didn't like eggs. So what I did, I started frying eggs instead of scrambling them. That worked. So I've been doing the fried eggs for a while. And then I take 3 eggs and I scramble up, put my cheese in it, and I do like an omelet. With the omelet, you kind of just keep the fire kind of low. You let the bottom start to form. You slide the pan, you tilt this pan to the side, you slide the egg to the side so it starts to fill in. So you start to make the omelet that way. You kind of just tilt it, and then the eggs, run down, and then you can flip the whole thing over. So I've been doing like that, and that works. So yes, I can finally eat eggs. I know y'all like, why is he on this egg kick? I love eggs. Never in my life will I not be without eggs. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, let me bring my brother Mike up in so we can talk about Black History Month. Mike, what it is, bro?
Yo, what's up there, John Boogie?
Listen, man, you got it, man. Thank you for being in there with me last night, bro. Y'all energy kept me going because it wasn't happening for me. It wasn't happening.
Had to catch the I kept on putting egg right. I said, nah, stop putting egg right in there. Leave it alone.
Nah, put it in there, man. Celebrate it, man. Celebrate. Ain't right problem.
We do that.
The eggs from my chickens are so much better. Shells harder, yolk orange, so good. Espada. Absolutely. If you've ever had eggs straight from the farm, I mean, like the chicken just dropped it and you get it, you'll never want to eat eggs you buy in the store ever again.
Right. Every once in a while I would go to the farmer market like in Delaware or even here and get those eggs that they just got in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn.
Yeah, man.
Can you just bring the chicken to my house? I'll pay you.
Yeah, so what you post today, Mike? What you got about Black History today?
I posted a black woman finance entrepreneur. That's what I did today. I forgot her name right now. Because I saw it somewhere. I said, oh, that's a good one for today. Let's go. Boom.
Yeah.
And what I do If anybody follow me, Instagram or Facebook, I put a quote there. I put there something that they quoted that they said in their picture, and it's your job to research it and find a quote and see who it is, and then find out who that is.
Mm-hmm.
But 9 times out of 10 on Facebook, either my sister gonna answer or somebody that I know who it is gonna say, "Oh, that's so and so." I said, "Don't do that. Make them people lazy. Don't do that."
There's an image that I want to find. There's a woman, it's a black woman, and she's standing with a sword to the neck of a police officer. And I've seen this image time and time again, and now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. If anybody finds that, please send that to me. It's a black woman, and there's something going on, right? I don't know the whole situation, but she's got a sword, and she's holding it, got an arm extended all the way out, and it's to the neck of a police officer. And it's in another country because the police officer uniforms are brown or tan or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
So
you know it's not the United States. It's another country.
It's an actual picture.
It's an actual picture. It's an actual picture. And if anybody, listen, if you find that picture, please send it to me. Send it, screenshot it, DM it to me, whatever. I need that picture. I have something so special I want to do.
Ooh, I smell the smoke already. I know where you're going.
Yeah, man, it is such a powerful picture. And I need that. And it's funny because I saw this picture some time ago, and I couldn't. It didn't hit me. You know what I'm saying? But now I need it. I need it. Like I gotta have it, and now I can't find it. I can't find it.
So if I say the name Reginald Lewis to you, will you know who that is? Who that was?
Who?
Reginald Lewis?
No.
Really?
No, I don't know. Tell me.
You don't know? Oh, damn, that's a damn shame. Hold on. Okay, so let me go back to what I was doing.
Go back. I missed it. But I ain't ashamed to say I don't know.
Reginald Lewis was the first African American to build a $1 million company. He ran TLC Beatrice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He died in '93. But yeah, he was a bad dude. Out of Baltimore. Yeah.
So, Mike, are you originally from that area? From DC?
I'm from DC. Yep.
Yeah.
What great things have you done in January? Are you a part?
Yeah, let's talk about that, y'all. So what great things have you done in January? Talk about some of the great things you've done in January. So like one of the poems I did last night, I was basically saying that I'll stop writing angry black man poems when you stop trying to shove 365 days of Black History into a 28-day month. And I mean that because think about it, everybody that's on this feed, you have been a part of Black history. And the problem is we don't celebrate. We don't celebrate. I think we need to do more of pushing out.
No, we used to not celebrate. But we celebrate every day, 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time.
We celebrating Black history right now. That's right.
Yeah. We celebrate every time we say Granny Boys ain't right, Coach Jah, Mike, Wits.
Yeah.
You know, we celebrate each other. So we're doing that right there.
Doing it right now. And what a better way to do it than to do it together and for the entire world to take a glance at it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So and you did a poem, you did 2 poems last night.
Yeah, I did 2 poems. I did what did I do last night?
What was the title of the second one?
Huh?
What was the title of the second one?
Angel.
Yeah. I remember that poem.
Yeah.
I remember that poem.
Yeah, Angel. That's yeah.
Oh, so, you post a lot of posting a lot more stuff now too. How's that going for you? What's your inspiration?
My on my YouTube.
On your YouTube, even on Instagram, you post a lot of things now. You're right.
Well, the Instagram I've been doing for a while, but I just do it top of my head, trying to think something motivating to say. Just get I'm trying not to say nothing negative, and I ain't doing nobody's damn challenge. I keep that shit to yourself. I don't want to see that because that's just stupid.
Bro.
I challenge y'all to do something positive. That's what I challenge y'all to do. Yeah. Don't give me no dumb challenge when you playing in the shadow. No, do something. Read a book. Buy a book. Write a
It's
poem.
a damn your challenge.
Yeah, you got great. But yeah, so I try to do something positive, say something positive, keep people going. And what's funny is, like, I think AJ did it first. I said that's a good idea. So after we start doing different stuff, I said okay, cool. I mean it's cool. You go once you feed. Oh, Mike said that. Okay, AJ said that. Oh, John. Oh, John. What? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you never know who you spot.
That's true. That's true. I would
But
like to
see,
see us continue it after February. It's long gone.
oh, well, yeah. What I do what I'm doing now is 100 days.
Okay,
And
cool.
what it started last. My sister did it last year. She just got fired up. She started doing it. So when she ran to the end of 100 days, she said, "Hey, you want to pick this up?" I said, "Sure, let's go. Who have you not spoke of yet?" She sent me a list like a 3-page email. Like, okay, I can't do that one. I can't do this one. Let's it start over again now. So it's a whole new ball game.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see Arthur Ashe. You're gonna see Les Brown. You're gonna see Murray Church Terrell.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, good. I'm gonna
Good.
make you look it up. Yeah, you're gonna see people like that. You're gonna see Boxcar Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might even see a dude named Smalls,
Yeah.
not Jaw, but somebody else. Jaw will be next year.
I'll
I
be
don't
next.
know. I never know. Might be towards the end of the year. I might say, hey, Entrepreneur of the Year. The new poet laureate for North Carolina. Wouldn't that be something?
Hey.
Wouldn't it, I
Now,
mean, we got. Oh yeah, I gotta do Kim.
Kim,
I'm gonna do Kim on Thursday. I'm on Friday. I'm gonna do Kim on Friday. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
not to toot my own horn, but my resume looks pretty impressive these days. Looks pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I did not know, man. Like, I looked at the stuff that I've done, and I still keep forgetting things that I hadn't written down that I've done.
Yeah.
And my resume keeps growing outside of. I don't even know if this show is on my resume. I don't know there's a few things that I don't even know is on my resume, but my resume looks pretty
Hold
impressive.
up. Let's back up. East Coast said, "What have you done in January for Black History Month?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
When did you go over 100 shows?
That was in January.
How about that?
That was in January.
See, I caught the East Coast. I just caught it late, but I caught it.
That was in January. I'm at 105 or something like 105, 106, something like that.
That's okay. That's cool.
And you know what's so beautiful about that? That we all have become so close, so connected. Because the pandemic is not going to disappear. We're probably going to be at least for about another year.
Yeah. I see that.
And in that year, we have to figure out what's the next thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about how we need to let's have open mic all day long instead of open mic crammed in the same hours. Right? I always say that you got an hour, he got an hour, she got an hour. You know what I'm saying? Let's kind of spread it out. I think that would be a great thing to do, but we got to think about what's the next thing, because we got this down now. You can go on once we get off here. It's open mic someplace, and what I'm getting ready to do with open mic is really going to put y'all to another channel, take it to another level. But I want people to be ready for what's coming up next. I got some things that I just have to plan it out. I got a schedule, got to stick to. That's it, Mike.
Okay, got you.
That's it. That
got
is
you.
that.
Got you.
Send me. That's what I'm looking for. Does it say where that's taking place?
I'm gonna see the whole link.
Yes. I saw it some time ago and I cannot find it. And I'm not happy about that.
We got you.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. You email me there.
I tell people, I tell Black women all the time.
Must be cold.
You know, you are a phenomenal species. The things that the Black woman had gone through, what's good, brethren?
Word magic? Is the words magic good?
Yeah, words of magic is good. Or CoachJahSmalls at Gmail.
It's going word magic.
Words of magic is fine. When you look at it, just went through. When you look at all that the black woman had to endure, and if you're not a black woman, I'm not taking you out of the picture. I'm just talking about what I know, what I come from. No, my
I
mom,
want to talk about what you know.
grandmothers, right? I can only talk about what I know. Anything else would be me guessing or trying
Yeah.
to imagine something that I have no clue
It'll
on,
be outside your experience.
outside my experience. But let us talk about how the black woman carried this world, right? I'm not talking about, I'm talking about before slavery, right? During slavery, after slavery. It's amazing to think that the black woman fed the transatlantic slave trade because she kept breeding beautiful, strong black Africans, right?
The black woman or the African woman is the mother of the earth.
Of the earth.
Point blank in the story.
I was saying yesterday that I don't care what creator you believe in, right? It always goes back to your creator creating you from play, creating you from an energy source that you would not have known had your creator not created that.
Yep.
And think about it, the first, because I don't even think it was man first and then woman. When I said think, when in my mind, create man, I think you created the both. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with, because you call mankind man and woman, right? But if you created both, right, that gives you the idea that in your creator's mind, whatever his conceptual system, however it works, he saw fit for a black woman to be first.
What is the
As
first?
far as
What is the first African civilization? Do we know that?
Do we? I don't think we do.
Because see, if we can find that out and then go to that place, we're gonna learn some shit.
Now they said that the oldest bones, Shajini in the building, the oldest bones was found in Kenya. Kenya, which is, there's a significance in that if you look at it, because that's the western part of Africa. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And that's part of Africa where it was taken the original man from. I mean, it goes so deep when you look into it, man. That's heavy.
Man, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's definitely deep. I challenge anyone here that have never talked to an actual African. Go talk to one. I had to work. I worked in at the Baltimore airport for a couple of years and worked with a lot of Nigerian brothers. So we had to ride a bus from the parking lot to the airport, and just their thinking, brother say, so if you got, he asked me, say, if you had which one which one would you rather have, $250,000 or $1 million? So I said $1 million. He said, why? Why would you take $1 million? I said, because it's more money. I said, no, but understand, you take the 250,000, tell you what, make it 500,000. You take that, invest this into this and that, and it's gonna grow, and you're gonna have more money than that. I like. Well, I said, that's the thing. You American black, y'all don't think that way. Y'all think greed. Y'all think, I said, ooh, damn. Fuck me up. I said, what's your name again, brother? Because like we would go in and like a bunch of Africans, they stand in the back towards vending machines and roll call, and I was standing, most folks stand to the front. I go back and talk to them. Say, why you talk to them? Why you talk to them? Why not? What's the problem? They say, yeah, and then when they found out that my mother's parents both are descendants from Ghana.
Really? Wow.
Hold on. Let's go walk on the wall. Let's go look on the wall for a minute.
Look on the wall.
Let's go look on the wall. And when they found that out, they said, "Shit, whoa, you're my brother. You're my brother."
Wow.
So let's see. Can I turn this around? Can I turn me around?
I got a story to tell you about it. East African.
Okay. So yeah, that's actual ancestry.
Wow.
DNA on my mother and her brother that was living in Daou, Fulula, whatever that is.
Wow.
In Guinea.
You know, Daou is David.
Yeah, you know, I said, wait, but I heard that name before. Yeah, that's you. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Wow.
I say, shit, I got some in me. Then of course, there's American Indian, there's actual American Indian in her line. I think it's Cherokee, not
Okay.
Cherokee. I'm sorry, not Cherokee. What's in North Carolina? One of the North Carolina Indians.
Well, Cherokee's in North Carolina too.
Okay,
Is it Blackfoot? No, that's Tennessee, right?
it's Cherokee.
It might be
It's
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
I know
It's
Cherokee is here.
Yeah. So
There's something else in North Carolina too, obviously, but I don't
yeah.
know.
But so I like, yeah. When I took a picture of that show, they said, "Oh, dude, my brother, you go talk to him. Go talk to him. 'Cause he's from there. He's from Nigeria, but he's from there. Go talk to him. This your brother." I'm like, man, I just wasn't able to go to none of the parties. I'm like, man, can I go to the party with y'all? But it's either go to the party with them or get overtime. I took overtime. Mike, son of David.
That's
Oh,
your new name.
you was there. Oh,
That's your
okay.
new name.
Okay.
There is I worked for the airport, the airline for some time.
Right.
There's at Easter Band and Catawba, North Carolina. That's Easter Band, I guess is what she's saying it from.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was some Ethiopian was that work. AJ in the building. What's up, AJ?
Uh-oh.
And let me just go send AJ. I'm just gonna send you the link right now. and just bring you and Mike on. I'm just going because I know if he's up, I know he's gonna want to come on up in here.
Oh, you can do 3 now?
Yeah, I can put
you done educated. You done grown. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I done grown a little bit. So I'm talking to this East African. No, let me correct it. I wasn't talking to him.
He was talking to you.
Conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard him say, he said, white American men were the best things that happened to Africans that were brought to this country. And I'm saying, I know this ain't the shit I'm hearing. Now, mind you, he's not born here. He is I think he's from Eritrea.
Okay.
Which is Eritrea and Ethiopia. That's basically the same space.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, excuse me. Now we at work. He said, yeah. You Americans don't get it. The best thing happened to you was white Americans to take you and bring you here. We had to go to school and we had to dodge machine guns going to school. We had to run to go to school. I said, hold up. I get that part, what you're saying. But run that shit by me one more time. Man, I almost got fired that day.
Wow.
My issue was, I understand some of the things that you're comparing to what you had to live through. But you can't understand what I had to live through because you don't live through that. And you don't know what that meant. You don't know how I would have felt. I kind of would have rather dodged machine guns in a sense than live through some of the atrocities I had to live through here.
So he said, well, that's interesting. He said that, but he said that to you.
No, he said to me.
Okay.
He's having a conversation with somebody he can say that shit to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I checked him.
Yeah, I mean, machine guns, dogs, and high-power water hoses, and getting lynched and getting dragged behind trucks. I don't know. I think it kind of equals out.
It equals itself out. But there's also things that he was able to receive that I never will get. Yeah. And there's some shit I lived through that he'll never know about.
Right. You
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there go my man right here. Hold on. AJ in the building. What up, AJ?
Big blood, Mike. What up, Mike?
What's up there, AJ? How you doing there, brother?
What's up, Coach Jah? No, man. I was looking. I'm like, okay, the show is postponed. I was telling you guys, I told him we need to start waking that baby up and put that baby on the schedule.
Put on his own schedule, right?
Yeah. For some reason, when I set the first link, it was set to start at 10:20. And I don't know how the hell that happened. I know what time I set it for, but it's all good. I had to do another one. But we here now.
Wow. It's all right.
I was telling Mike this. I was at work, and this East African gentleman, I ain't calling him my brother because he pissed me off to the highest level. And he gonna tell me that white Americans is the best thing to happen to us blacks in America. That's what we needed. And then he talk about how we lazy, we want to do shit and all this stuff. Now I told him 2 new assholes. I almost lost my job that day. I was glad we had union because I couldn't get fired because I had a union. Other than that, they would have fired me.
Now, but see, what you talking about? See, in the Army, right? I was changing my MOS. I was going to go into journalism. Everybody said, "Okay, Sergeant Houston, yeah, you can go into journalism." So when I switched over, the whole time they trying to give me a Article 15, which is a deduction in rank and everything else. But they was after me because what I did is I had all these white guys that had the same troubles that the black soldiers had. But I had everybody to write up who they went through, what happened, and all the white guys, like these PR people, all these people from the Capitol, they go to court and they just go home on PR, they don't have no bail. The black guy that went to the Capitol, they denied him bail. This one lady asked, can she take a vacation in Mexico? I said, sure. But what they did is they were mad because they thought I was getting a petition signed. And the colonel and everybody called me, and I love being before the colonel because I would talk to him in such a way that they had no idea what the hell I was talking about. And they said, "Well, Sergeant Houston, we're here, you getting a petition signed." I said, "Well, sir, I think it's the United States Army, and I don't think a petition has any validity in the United States Army at all." I said, "So, by the way, why would I get a petition signed? What sense would that make?" And they looking at me like, "This is what y'all told me this nigga did." And they had all these questions for me, but if they didn't ask me directly what I was doing, I wouldn't tell them.
Didn't tell them no.
Right.
They didn't like that. Oh, they really didn't like it.
No, because I always tell them, I say, do not volunteer information.
That's right.
Never.
That's right.
Never.
If they ask you a question, answer that question, but don't volunteer any additional information. That's just too much information. They don't need to know nothing. And they would always send other people to talk to me and say, "Well, you go ask Sergeant Houston." Because today is Wednesday and I'm not talking to him because I want to have a good day.
Oh man, that's funny.
It's amazing. I love that. Do not share. Don't give up no voluntary information.
Nope. You learn that quick in basic training. You learn it real quick. Like, nope, don't volunteer for nothing. Don't tell them nothing. Keep your mouth closed.
But in basic, they say we need 3 volunteers: you, and you.
Yeah. Well,
how the hell you get a volunteer? Where the volunteer?
That was it,
How man. Teens interested in learning factual history to make better strategic changes for our culture? Good question.
Well,
good question.
That's what I do. Let me be the first to approach this. Okay, what I do when I go into schools, I talk to youth. First thing I tell them, I say there's only 2 subjects in school. That's mathematics and English. Since English is our first language, everything else they write you, history is written in English. That's somebody's version of what happened. Science is a little math mixed in with a little English and trying to get you to figure out some problems. But I say, if you could master mathematics and English, everything else is easy. I said, and in math, the largest number is 9. There's no number larger than 9 because once you add 1 and 9, it becomes 2 numbers. So I work, and then I say, what if I told you something about your history that you didn't know? What if I told you something that could put you in a different light than what you're seeing yourself in? I say, what you talking about? I say, okay, ask me something. First I tell them, I say, between me and my brother, we know everything there is to know.
Wow.
And they ask me something, I say, oh no, that's my brother's field. I got to call him up. I got to get my brother here to answer that. And then I have them laughing. And then I start talking to them about a lot of different things. And then when I start talking about history, they're already engaged because once students begin to hear their own voices in class, once they hear everybody else isn't ashamed or nobody else will laugh at their voice or everybody laughing at everybody's voice, everybody's the same. So when you get everybody to feel the same, it's an equal basis. Everybody can learn the same amount of information in that particular time.
Right. That's genuine, right? I notice when I go into classrooms, especially teenagers, especially in the morning, they don't want to talk about nothing. You get all that shit out of it. We don't want to learn nothing. We don't even want to be here. We're only here because we had to come. And so I notice when you allow them to, when they feel like their voice actually has meaning in this moment, it changes everything. The moment they feel like their voice has a valid stance in this conversation, you can teach them, man. You can teach them that they can fly a rocket to the moon.
Because I always tell them,
and they don't even see it yet. They've been walking past it all day. It's invisible. They'll believe that shit.
I always tell them, I say, I need everybody to stand up, say their name, say your favorite TV show, and give me the first line of your favorite song, whether it's rap, R&B, or whatever. First line of your favorite song, or whatever line you know. So people stand up and they say the song. I say, anybody know what song that's from? And everybody be trying to figure out. They say, no, it's this. So everybody's getting up and everybody's trying to guess what song it's from, and everybody's involved in the class. So whatever way you can get everybody in class involved at the same time, then you got the class.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. And the teacher's looking at you like,
because I had students back there writing and getting up and reading poems that they wrote in class. I say, I haven't got that person say anything in my class the whole year.
Yeah.
But if a teacher's gonna sit in my class, I'm like, you cannot sit in this class and not participate.
Not gonna happen.
If I pick you, you're gonna have to read what you wrote. You writing the same things these students. If not, you gotta leave.
Yeah. Because what I need you for.
Exactly.
If you need to be a monitor, turn that speaker on up there. You can hear everything going on in this class. Get your ass out of here.
You're not gonna see it. Tell me, I'm gonna fail you teaching you. You the one not learning.
Yeah.
Go down the hall.
Go to the principal.
We did a. I was with the one of the projects we did with the teenagers and the police officers, right? And there was the Austin Power Project. There was a time where the fire department came in with a whole group of children, most of them young black males, right? And it was this young brother that was just, I mean, he was laying all on the floor, man, I really don't want to be here. Don't talk, don't do nothing. Well, we end up doing a poem that everybody, like Poetry Gumbo, everybody write along, we're gonna make our own poem. And then we started doing coloring and stuff like that. And they were on the floor doing, he stood up. I mean, he was not no little joker neither. This was a big boy. He said, man, I love doing this. And the firemen that brought him in, they looking around, they said, man, we can't get him to say 2 words. And I said, you have to engage with them. You don't have to go on their level. Just find out where their level is.
Yeah, just find a spot.
You can do this within their level.
Just invite them to yours. Because same thing in Fort Worth. When I was trying to do libraries in Dallas, Fort Worth, right? There's 17 libraries in Dallas, and I think there's 12 in Fort Worth, all over. So, and that's between the mid cities, Duncanville, DeSoto. So I said I wanted to do 17 libraries. I said, well, we have some ports in Dallas that's doing this, and we have some ports in here. I said, okay, check it out. Give me 6 libraries I do for free. Whatever 6 libraries I do for free. Then evaluate me. And if you evaluate me properly, I will get all 17 libraries.
Easy, right.
They say, okay, so the first library cemetery is in Fort Worth. It's like the hood of Fort Worth. The little projects, they have this little projects over set aside. So I go there, but everybody that lives there have to participate in whatever's going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting up in the library, and these three young men like you came in, and they throwing themselves around, sitting in their chair like, damn, man, I'm out here playing basketball with my boys, man. I can't play basketball. I said, what's wrong? They said, man, we was out there playing basketball, man. They made me come in here. I said, okay, check it out. I say, stay in here for 10 minutes. If you don't like it, I will make them let you go play basketball. I said, okay. So when the whole thing was over, the next time I came, they was paying me. Next time I came, he brought 7 of his friends.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that, and they were sitting there early, like they wanted good seats.
Wow.
And I'm saying, and see, I act like I didn't notice, but I was really proud because I'm like, they wanted good seats, so they came early. They sitting there talking, and they ain't talking loud like they used to do. Because I tell them, I said, look, in here, you pull up your pants. You can drop them once you leave out of here.
Yeah. I
say, in here, you ain't cussing. If anybody gonna cuss, I'm gonna cuss. If you gonna yell, it's gonna be a poem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there talking amongst themselves like you can hear them, and people was looking around like, you know what? Them the same people who can't get to shut up on the basketball court. And then there's a way to engage the mentality of people without engaging the anger in them. Yeah. If you approach them as citizens, as people. That's why I was saying that March on Washington should have taught us some shit about marching. Because when you go out to the police and they back up and you start beating them with a flagpole and they back up, it's like, man, we've been doing shit wrong, but we're standing out there with signs, and they beating us. Yeah, it's like, so what can we learn on this march? Okay, so if we hold our signs up a little bit higher, and put that red, black, and green, put a little Confederacy over that red, black, and green, and hum like half the group hum "I wish I wasn't Dixie," and the other half chant "Black Lives Matter." Maybe they won't be able to tell,
Be confused.
They be puzzled. They be saying, "What the hell is going on here?" Half of that's us, half of that's them. I don't know what to do.
You know what? I love adding whistling Dixie in my poems when I'm talking about America. You love adding that in there. I think one of the focuses, and I'm saying this on this live, because we're gonna be in this pandemic shit for probably another year. We're gonna be here for a little bit. First of all, they're happy y'all black asses are staying in style anyway. So some of y'all. But we need to really start thinking about after this pandemic is over and the public libraries and things like that open, how can we unify so that the same things I'm doing in the libraries in Charlotte and in Salisbury, you could be doing in Vegas, and Mike, you could be doing it. We need to figure out how to make that work now.
But that's what we're talking about. That's what 10 times now is about. That's what all this is about. See, right now it's just showing that we can come in agreement on something.
Right.
So now, just like I told you, like I tell you, Let Us Write book. You have Let Us Write, right? Yeah. I'm doing a teacher's manual. I'm creating a teacher's manual for the Let Us Write book. And the teacher's manual is just saying like, okay, so all the writing prompts that are for a stage play in one place. All the writing prompts is for a children's book in the same place. So in the teacher's manual, you can say, okay, today we're going to learn how to write a stage play. Today we're going to learn how to write a children's book. Yeah. And you just teach the class in that fashion. So we're not teaching poetry. Everybody else say they're doing a creative writing class is trying to teach somebody poetry. I say that's why I have create it writing. And I think if we combine everything, we create a manual that we go from. It's the same manual across this great divide. That's why I say you can go. And Mike, you can go and Jock can go, and you can DBA the name of this company in your place.
Yeah.
So now we have an addition in your place, addition in my place, addition in Vegas, addition in Mississippi, addition in Texas. So now we can have all these people. See, nobody's approached this, just like we was talking about, we need to do classes on how to host, classes on how to do interviews, classes on these things. And I really think we need to have these classes because as soon as we have, I guess, a general consensus on how to do these things effectively, you can add whatever you want to it. But there has to be some core principles in writing. In writing a book, there has to be a bind. It has to have a cover and a bind to call it a book.
Absolutely.
The contents differ.
It's always going to differ. Yeah. Yeah.
But there's some constructive ways to bind a book, to call it a book. But it don't have to be the same book. So this is what we can do to come together, just like you and Mr. Witts doing your book on military first. Yeah. See, we can do a book on our concept. Let's say, let's do a book, say, everything you need to know about poetry, but it's not about poetry. It's that, okay, the first thing is, oh, you want to be a host? This is how you host. See, somebody gonna steal our shit because we talking on this air. but they can't write like us. I always tell people, I say, why are you telling people? I say, because I want them to write it too. That's why I do writing prompts. Your poem ain't gonna sound like mine.
And there's no way gonna sound like yours.
Not even close.
But I'm saying, so this is what we need to do. And Brother Mike, see, we all need to be involved in this because we can say, okay, how do you host? How do you do graphics? How do you do flyers? And this is the team you need around you. Bam. Yep. This is what you need to do. So we put out a book because I'm working on a book called Lost Pens, a pocket guide for writers. It's a little small book. But what it is every antidote for writing I can imagine. I'm throwing in a book with little notes that you can take for yourself. So if you want to write a poem, how do you write it? Because I was talking to Kendra yesterday. I interviewed Kendra for impromptu. Yeah. And she said she was nervous. So I started asking her questions. I say, how important do you consider sound? Wow. And then I say, okay, I say, what level of importance do you give to ears, not just yours, but those that are listening? And there's a way to ask questions that hadn't been formulated before to make you think something different, even if you gave the answer before.
I'm sitting here reading the comments, and I see my brother in here going, as he always do, ballistic sound, Dr. Allen. He needs to be on 10 times now, as soon as he get a chance to get on there, so he can unload publicly without writing.
Well, tell them Thursday.
Tell them Thursday.
Thursday. Ready. I can send them a link and we'll bring them on Thursday. I don't have no problem with that. Thursday, 7 p.m. Be ready.
Yeah, but see, I think that's a book we need to do between now and before Poetry Month, April. We need to have that book finished.
We need to do that.
The three of us, the four of us would be the author.
Okay.
Which Blood Brother Mike, Jah, and I, we will be the author of this book. I think I have like 6 ISBNs left.
Okay.
So all you need to do a book is ISBN, a barcode, and the sense to put it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which ain't always easy.
Yeah, you know, I'm saying now I say sense like CENTS.
Okay.
So we only got like 3 minutes left, but I'm sitting here with this poem in front of me. Centuries of Misunderstanding.
Oh
man, listen.
No, you didn't.
So I can't begin to tell y'all how excited I'm about this book I got in front of me. That ain't even on the press yet, so I ain't exposing nothing yet. I ain't saying nothing yet. But AJ, man, listen. I've always been a fan of your work, brother. I can't wait. At night when my baby girl is up, I just want to put it on and just hear it in my voice. We got to get some of these poems into some audio books, man, because you got to put this shit out there for people to get. Because we don't like reading. Reading we ain't gonna read.
But that's what I was saying. You said you was gonna do your book. I tell you, I would read some poems on your book, on your audio book.
We got to talk because I got some ideas that I don't want to put out.
High.
Yeah, I got some ideas I want to put out that I don't want to put on.
Ooh, AJ, your poem on your
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hurry up, get that done.
I know, right?
No, but bro, Mike, I sent Jah an earlier copy of Still Black.
Okay.
It's on my screen right now. I'm telling you, it's up right now.
But see, the book is already at the printer. It's 288 pages. It has 76 poems in. I think the version have like 260 pages or something.
Oh, wow.
268.
Yeah, it has 288 pages, 76 poems, and I'm proud of everything in the book because I told the guy yesterday, I say, I'll just give me a page. I read any poem in the book because my favorite poem is the one I'm working on. I'm gonna make that my best poem for now. Yeah. My better poem is gonna be the one I write tomorrow. Oh, check this out, y'all. Before y'all go, I know we got 30 seconds. I just want to read you the opening of this poem. I was on this live last night. This dude played this song. So I started writing this love poem to the song he wrote. I told him he needs to send me a song. The title is Phenom. It's going to Phenom, but it says, she was an umbrella, the kind sun rays are afraid of and storms avoid bumping into. The type meteorologists and cameramen carry to hurricanes. She is the reason tsunamis stay home. I watch the wind touch her gently like fingers. She is a natural phenomenon. Her smile is the place any man would take his life savings, picture passport himself, labor her his favorite vacation, apply for residence, naturalization, request permanent citizenship. She was exactly what I needed to recover. That one time COVID and I were friends.
Wow.
She told my fever to leave, it left.
Wow. Listen. Because the time is out. Listen. What better way to end than that? Listen, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Y'all better be ready. Listen, got a few minutes, man. Thank y'all, Kings, for being here.
No problem, brother.
And watch. We got to do this again one more time. I love y'all. Walk in peace. Be a blessing to everybody today. More importantly, be a blessing to yourself. Learn how to love yourself. I challenge you today to be better than you was yesterday. You have everything you need to do so. So please go out and be great. Go out and be amazing. I love y'all. Peace. Be good. 100.